The United States became a more ethnically, culturally, and racially diverse nation after the 1960s Civil Rights Movement. Asian Americans and Hispanic Americans are the fastest growing ethnic groups in the United States. Because of the changing demographics in America, cultural conflicts may resurface. It is a necessary challenge for cultural workers such as educators to understand, appreciate, teach about, and work with culturally diverse groups. Changing ethnic demographics require educators to promote a better understanding of others. In this process, multicultural books can play a vital role in social transformation. To understand and appreciate the diversity that exists among us, we as educators must tie multicultural materials into our curriculum. Children, as young as kindergarten, should understand the concept of diversity. Two wonderful books to teach kindergartners this concept are Whoever You Are and The Crayon Box That Talks. In the book Whoever You Are, Mem Fox writes about how we as individuals may live in different lands, but we all still cry and love the same. This book uses colorful folk art to show the concept of diversity. In The Crayon Box That Talks, author Shane DeRolf talks about how all of the crayons, just like humans, are all different. They realize that the big picture they make together is much more exciting than the small pictures they make alone. In the first and second grade classrooms, students can start learning about the different cultures. Skippy John Jones is a funny book series that will have your students laughing. In these books by Judy Shashner, a Siamese cat who thinks he is a Chihuahua goes on a make-believe adventure. He makes friends with other Chihuahuas who all speak Spanish. Your students will love the songs and ideas in this story. A great story that will help your children learn about the Indian culture is Knots on a Counting Rope. This book was written by Bill Martin Jr., who also wrote other popular books including Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. In this story, a grandfather tells his grandson about the day his grandson was born. Each time he tells a story, he places knots on a counting rope. The counting rope is a metaphor for the passage of time and for the boy's emerging confidence in facing his greatest challenge, his blindness. This story would be a great addition to your lesson plans. The Funny Little Woman, retold by Arlene Mossel, is a great book to read to your students while learning about Japanese culture. This story won the Caldecott Medal. The Funny Little Woman is about a little woman in old Japan who finds herself on a strange road under the earth. There the majestic statues of the gods try to hide her from the wicked Or. This is a wonderful book because children will see the Japanese culture depicted in the illustrations of this book. Martin's Big Words, The Life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. by Doreen Rapport is beautifully written and illustrated. This is a story about Dr. Martin Luther King's journey. Children will learn issues from before the Civil Rights Movement. This book will help teach our generation of students why Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was so important in our history.